Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how Dan Bilzerian actually made his money. Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. King of Instagram, Dan Bilzerian is arguably one of the most popular internet sensations there is in our time, whose net worth stands at around $200 million. But just how did he get so impressively rich? Dan got rich through playing high-stakes poker and by becoming a professional stuntman. His wealth all started with the lump sum Dan received in a trust fund left by his father. First, take a look at who is Dan Bilzerian. He's a 39-year-old Armenian-American actor, internet personality and gambler. He is known for his lavish lifestyle and his rockin' bod. Dan appeared in movies such as Extraction, Lone Survivor, The Equalizer and Cat Run 2. He also played in the 2009 World Series of Poker main event. He finished in 180th and was reported to be one of the funniest players in the tournament. Social media is a strong point for Dan. He has around 6 million followers on his Facebook page and another 31 million plus on his Instagram. Dan is one of those that is said to be living the dream. He's often surrounded by bosom babes, he likes to party and shoot guns in his spare time, and he's also somewhat of a bad boy and has had a few run-ins with the law over the years.
That's a pretty good question. I guess it started in, I don't know, maybe 2012. I kind of figured out that life is more about setup.
So what took him from high-stakes poker to Instagram king? Back in 2009, Dan participated in the World Series of Poker main event, finishing in 180th place, having earned $36,626. A year later, in 2010, Dan was named one of the funniest poker players by Bluff. 4 years on, in 2014, Dan claimed that he'd earned $50 million in the year. He reflected on the most he's lost in a game, with the figure standing at $3.6 million. On the platform where he shares his boisterous bachelor lifestyle, Bilzerian has over 31 million followers. Now, if there's one thing to take from Dan's social media, it's that he's a proud womanizer living the playboy lifestyle. Dan reflected on his extravagant lifestyle, saying, "Basically, I didn't get a ton of attention as a kid. I guess that's why I'm such a flashy lunatic. People can't understand what it's like to win over $10 million in one day, or to lose $5 million in one night. Just knowing that you have lost a really nice house or won 10 Bugattis, when you put it in those terms, it's really hard to stomach the losses." In 2015, Bilzerian announced that he was running for president in the 2016 election, but he eventually ended up endorsing Donald Trump and expressing his fondness of him.
Wins it. At this point, the table's filled up. We're dealt king deuce of clubs on the button. 2 players limp in. I call. Dan raises to 30 in the small blind. Sophia calls.
2 heart attacks before 30. Living a life of luxury filled with booze and all the women in the world probably comes with its perks, but for Dan, the lifestyle he leads has affected his health, and not in a good way. When Bilzerian was 25, he jetted off on a 4-day snowboarding vacation, but little did he know that his trip would result in him suffering from a double heart attack. Then in 2011, Dan was diagnosed as having a pulmonary embolism after his heart gave in when he flew between Maui and Las Vegas twice in 3 days to play a poker tournament. At the time, Dan's PR rep said the heart condition came as a result of his body being overloaded due to his lifestyle. Bilzerian's films. Dan has starred in 7 relatively well-known films across his mixed career between professional poker and acting. The films he's starred in include Olympus Has Fallen, Lone Survivor, The Other Woman, The Equalizer, Cat Run 2, Extraction and War Dogs. Although it appears that some of his film stints haven't always ended well, with Dan suing Lone Survivor producers for not holding up their end of the deal, Dan cut a deal with producers to loan them $1 million in exchange for his appearance for a minimum of 8 minutes of screen time and 80 words of dialogue, but he appears on the film for less than a minute, so this left Dan feeling frustrated and betrayed. In the end, it's clear that although Bilzerian has his haters, as does everyone, he's very competitive, and that's what wins him his money alongside his pride. He doesn't want to be dethroned, so he keeps playing poker even if this means he faces big losses. Evidently, the poker star is doing something right, as he's a multi-millionaire and he's definitely living the high life while shouting about it to the rest of the world. And lastly, we're going to talk about Dan's diet. As mentioned earlier, Dan is an animal lover. However, he's not vegan. He states that he has a super fast metabolism, and that makes it difficult for him to keep on muscle when he doesn't eat meat. During interviews, Dan has talked about a time when his father went vegan and lost 30 pounds of muscle. So even though he respects vegans and may try to go vegan one day, he has no plans to do that anytime soon. In order to stay in fighting shape and work off some of that partying, Bilzerian has a strict diet that he sticks to. He has 3 chefs that cook for him, and he follows a meal plan of foods that are balanced, high protein and low in fat. The carbs he eats are low on the glycemic index. He eats vegetables 3 times a day, however he is also big on meat and fish. He makes sure to drink a protein shake after workouts, and this helps him replenish glycogen after training. he's not big on supplements, he prefers to get his vitamins and minerals from the food he eats. And that's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another amazing video from us. Until next time.